Quicker, more efficient workouts, yes. More muscle growth, hell yeah. More rest days, sounds great. Hi again. Now don't get me wrong, I've always enjoyed a good 1 hour gym session, or even longer sometimes. That great pump that you get as you're leaving the gym, the endorphins that are running through you as you're walking out the doors. But one thing I've never liked is the 5 or 6 hours a week necessary for 3 training sessions. Now, fair enough, it's not a lot of time, 5 or 6 hours, but if there was a way to get quicker, more efficient sessions in and possibly build more muscle, count me in. Enter Mike Mentzer. This 70s and 80s legend introduced his heavy duty training to the world, declaring that one set is all you need. And not only did he look amazing with his chiseled physique and his awesome stash, but was also the only guy to ever get a perfect score in the Mr. Universe competition. Yes, Mike Mentzer was on steroids and I'm not, but I was curious, what would a long-time natural lifter like myself be able to get results-wise? Would I be able to maintain my physique? Would I even improve on it? From the beginning of this year, I put it to the test. Only training one set for each exercise in the gym. The idea is that because you get the most hypertrophic growth from your first set, then this is all you need, so long as it's until complete muscular failure, meaning the point where the muscles give in and you experience a momentary muscular failure. This is when the body receives the right signals to tell it to build more muscle. So maximum intensity followed by a long period of rest, which we'll get into in a second. But the key point here was momentary muscular failure, which I was completely aware of already. Obviously, I had a background in personal training and I've been going to the gym for a long time, but I actually found out about momentary muscular failure very, very early on when I ordered a book out the back of a magazine called Muscle Dynamics. I was only 16 at the time. This book looked like it had been printed off a home computer, but the book was actually great and it went into a lot of detail about MMF. But cutting down my exercises to just one set, yeah, that seemed quite interesting to me. I wanted to see what would happen. I did something similar to this last year when I did a 5-minute workout challenge where I only did one set of bodyweight squats and one set of press-ups. And I was surprised to see I didn't really see much of a change in my physique. So doing this again, but at a more intense level, I wanted to see what was going to happen. So another thing that Mike Mentzer promoted was long periods of rest after the intense workout. That's because your rest period is when the muscle grows back stronger, so it makes total sense to give it the right amount of time for this to happen. And this is especially true if you're a natural. If you're not taking any performance enhancing drugs, steroids, anything like that, then you need more rest. When you're taking steroids and these other drugs, you can actually recover much quicker. So for me, I would do my workout, I would do one set for each muscle group, and then after that I would have 4 to 5 days rest. Yes, this means I was only working out 6 times per month. Even more crazy than that was the fact that my workouts were only 15 to 20 minutes long. I was only doing 8 sets in total. So, did it work? Yes, well, maybe a little bit. So what I found was that I was definitely maintaining what I had already, but sometimes it's hard to know for sure when you're looking at yourself in the mirror. Sometimes you think you look better, sometimes you think you look worse. And when I seen pictures of myself in Thailand and the Canary Islands, I thought, oh, maybe I do look a little bit better. But yeah, the bottom line is I wouldn't say I look any worse than I did before I started. And I would probably say that over time I might actually look better. Hard to say at the minute. I did see some slight strength gains. I wasn't expecting that. I thought maybe it might happen, but I wasn't really expecting it to. I'm not talking any like dramatic changes here, just very small extra reps, nothing crazy. Would I recommend that people try it? Yes, especially if you want to save time. I'm going to be continuing this minimalist program just because I really enjoy the fact that I can get it done, bang it out, get out the gym and get on with my day. I really enjoy that. So if that's the kind of lifestyle you're looking for as well, and probably if you've like actually built a foundation before starting, is probably a good idea too. But overall, I think it's been great. And yeah, like I said, I'm going to continue it. So, all good. Hit the like button if you feel like you got something from this, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. See you next time. Ciao.